Welcome to another MJ Hobby Corner game, and this is Oathmark. Now, this is a very special Oathmark.
Yay.
There's Julie, folks. This is a very special Oathmark because this is the very last game of our campaign. We're going to be starting a new campaign with fresh new kingdoms, but this is to finish off the war between Kingdom Kalesis of the Elves and Kingdom Maldragor of the Goblins. Julie has finally... she's rooting for the elves. Of course, she's an elf. So we are... she's doing a deep strike, but it is a capital deep strike because she has taken over both of my interior territories, and all that's left is the capital. Now, we're doing something very different with this game. Let me point out the stuff that we're doing in order to keep the storyline. First of all, we have a lot of terrain. I don't want to play on a flat board. I hate playing on flat boards.
This
no.
Is what makes it fun.
So we're pushing the rules a little bit, and we did this like big hill here. And on the hill are some of the kingdom buildings for the goblin. We have the goblin palace there.
So cool.
Okay. Some buildings are already burning, as you can see. So the battle has been going on. And basically, in other parts of the city, the battle is raging. But this is the critical spot. Right. Whoever wins with this wins the war. So here we have a broken up tower that's smoking. We have some kind of a gatehouse here. And deployment is a little different. Julie is deployed in a half moon deployment. Okay, so that's her table edge. And then it goes down here. That's a half moon deployment. And then I'm deployed on this edge with some undead. And then I have another small deployment line here. Okay, so first in line, I have a skeletal giant right there. And I just use the giant stats and then added undead and uncaring and spellcaster. Those are the three traits that I added. So skeletal giant, I have my a rank of Revenant Cavalry. So that's my Revenant Cavalry with the officer in the middle. I have my Skellies. Yay, Skellies. I have 2 ranks of Skellies. 2 ranks of Skellies with the officer right in the front. And the officer has the big staghorn horns there. And then in the back is my wizard. He's mounted on a skeletal horse. Then over here, I have 6 giant spiders. And the king himself, Sharbad. There is the king. He is being lifted up by a couple of his own goblins. And he is on a throne. And just yelling there and screaming and barking orders. And that's, he is together with 2 ranks, 1 partial rank of goblins, goblin soldiers. So there's 2 ranks of his royal guard and a few goblins in the rear there. So that's what he's able to scrounge up. All right, Julie, your turn.
All right. Here I have my dwarves. And then, of course, I have my champion, Thorella, the wolf whisperer.
And she was in the previous game, so she's a returning character. Okay.
Then, of course, we have my mystical
goblin sorcerer.
Goblin sorcerer. Yes, my goblin sorcerer, Bojangles the Third, or Boj3, as I like to call him.
And he's riding a white wolf.
Woo!
All right, yeah.
All right, and then we've got my cavalry here, elf cavalry, 2 full ranks, and is being led by Sorsha Windgale.
And she's on a bear.
She's on a bear. She's the captain.
And just remember, guys, she's a dwarf figure, but just pretend she's an elf.
Yeah,
okay?
she's an elf. Well,
she's an elf. Just
maybe they wouldn't.
Well, some people might know that that's a Reaper mini, and that's actually a dwarf. So
well, for today, she's an elf.
She's an elf.
Then we've got my elf archers here, with the leader there.
That's their officer, and that's what, 2 ranks, right?
2 full ranks.
These
are like my favorite. These are the, what are they called again?
The Linebreakers.
Linebreakers, okay, because they're tree spirits.
Right.
That's how I think of them. And then the leader, of course, would be this one, right?
Right.
And then I've got my human guys, my human spearmen, and there's the leader there. Then I've got the Indrik, Ernie the Indrik.
And that's the Indrik that I sculpted.
Yes.
So you're going to see it in action in this game.
Ernie.
And let me just make sure these are 2 ranks of human spearmen.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 ranks. We're counting them as 2 ranks of human spearmen. And there's 2 ranks of elf linebreakers.
Right.
We're using the dryads as elf linebreakers.
Right.
All right.
Linebackers, but no.
Linebreakers, yeah, no, it's not football. So again, you know, Julie has this strange half-moon deployment. That's the way her troops arrived in the city. And I have my line of undead here, and then 2 units with the king back there. Now, what we're doing is, it is a deep strike. That's the battle type. What we're doing is, these are oath marks right here. 1 oath mark, another oath mark, and another oath mark. And then the king. So what we're going to do is, we're doing a variant of the oath mark scenario. If Julie grabs 2 oath marks, if she destroys 2 oath marks, she wins. Right. However, if she takes the king, even if she only destroyed 1 oath mark, if she takes the king, then she also wins.
I wouldn't have to destroy any oath marks.
Right. If you took the king,
right.
If you decided to go that route, then you win the game as well. So there's 2 kind of victory. And we're doing this for the storyline, basically.
Yes.
For
the narrative. Most definitely.
As you guys know, Maldragora has been doing very poorly. And this is the culmination of the battle. This is where the final battle will take place. All right, let's get this game going.
Let's do it.
Initiative.
Handshake first.
Yes, you're right. Good luck, Elf Queen.
Good luck, King Sharbad.
All right, so let's do it. I'm grabbing my 2 dice.
Oh, look at this. Look at how you organized everything.
Yes, everything is very nicely organized. Yes, as you guys can see. She's impressed with my organization.
Well, I am, because I don't have any.
You're rolling over there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just roll here.
2, right?
2 dice.
Oh, I got 2 1s.
I got an 8. So, it looks like goblins are mobilizing.
Looks like.
Here, this is a 6-inch measuring device. That will help.
Yes, it will. And this will help me read the cards, possibly.
All right. Who am I going to move here? Now, he is a skeleton, so he has 1 activation dice. Try to activate the giant skelly. And he's activation 7.
Wow.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I have a feeling you'll get it anyway.
A 3! Oh, no, he does not activate.
So only 1 die for that?
Only 1 die for skellies. Yes, that is the bad thing about the skellies. He is going to do a simple move, though. And I think he's going to pivot and turn towards the flag. Okay, you go. What are you going to do?
So
you're going to spin your humans around? Okay.
Well, no, yes.
If they activate.
Yes.
Okay.
And I got a 10 and an 8.
10 and 8. So, yes. So, you want to do an about face?
I do.
All right. So, I'm just going to turn the officer, and everybody here is just going to turn, and then the rest of the unit forms up.
All right.
behind.
And then move is 6. So and would that get them up the ladder?
Well, that was one action, the about face.
Right, and
then they can move.
They can move 6 though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to get them up the ladder.
All right, how many inches is that? Let me measure this. So that's 3 inches, so they can go 3 inches up the ladder. The ladder itself is 6 inches. Go up the ladder?
I do.
All right. So,
we'll just put them there and we know they're halfway there.
Well, I'm going to put a dice there to make sure.
Don't worry, I'll remember.
So, one figure is 3 inches up, and here's the dice marking that. So 3 inches up the ladder, and we're just saying, I mean, you don't have to have the entire unit up there to claim the oath mark, at least not on that top platform.
Right.
So, all right.
So the leader, just the leaders go up.
Yeah.
Is
yeah, exactly.
What we
decided we have agreed on. Yeah. Yep. All right. So officer is on his way up there. All right. So that was your turn. Oh, let's see. Oh, man. Would you do me a favor? I'm going to try and activate the spiders.
Uh-oh. Maybe not.
2 dice.
Okay.
They activate on 5. Let's see. Activation for spiders.
No.
Yes,
yes.
I do.
Yes.
I got a 7. So I would like to move them.
Okay.
Move that one first, and they move
8, right?
5 inches.
5. Oh, I was giving you way too much.
But they have nimble, so they can move right. Put them right
I
there.
just can't grab it, honey. There. My hands don't work. You know that.
All right.
You're gonna move the rest of them around, right?
Yep. Just put them there. That's one action.
And this one's in back?
Yeah.
On
Wherever he
top?
can balance here. There we go. That's better. Okay.
Are you happy with it now?
Yep. All right. So one action to move down, one action to pivot the leader, and not that they have leaders because they're just giant spiders. So they're facing your dwarves.
They might have a captain. You never know.
Giant spider captain.
All right. What to do? Sorry about that. Then. I'm going to activate them, hopefully. So I get an extra die.
Yep, because she has command.
And it is 3s. That's right, because they're elves. I love that. Okay, 3s. Yes. I got a 10, a 7, and a 6.
Okay.
So they are activated, and they move 6. So is that it? There. Do I have it?
Mm-hmm.
So that is...
All right. So they just reform around. Yeah. Of course.
She is.
All right. So they're there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to activate my Revenant Cavalry in a hurry. Activation 4. Yes, they activate. Okay. And now I'm gonna deny you that. Yeah, because they can't be anything within 3 inches. So let me move the officer. Bloop. Bloop. Bloop.
That is a really awesome figure. That
Isn't
officer. It? I mean, they all are, but I love that officer.
When Wizard is activated.
6. No.
No activation for the Goblin Wizard. Does he want to do a half move, simple move? Okay. I'm gonna keep my king up on the hill there.
Okay.
And gonna move my skellies.
That king's gonna be hard to get to.
Officer is right down there. I'm gonna start, so I'll move him first. And then pivot him, and that's his 2 actions. And then just reform everybody next to him. It's tricky without the tray, but so I haven't quite been able to reform. I'm gonna, because of movement restrictions. So they're still kind of forming up there. All right, and that's the skellies going down. We have some kind of a formation starting there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to activate my Dwarf Warrior unit. So they activate on 4. 8 and 4. All right.
Dwarves activate. An inch away from Spidey's.
Yep.
So you can move bushes too if you need
just
to.
Go on top of them?
Whatever you want. That's not rough ground or anything. Yeah. Reform them as best you can.
Yeah, just...
Okay. Jeez, I'm not moving that king, man. I'm going to try to activate my wizard. Activation 5. So let's see. Yeah, an 8 and a 5. Right. Yes. And all I'm going to do is move him right behind his skelly. Okay. There you go. Now he's activated.
I'm going to activate my elf archers.
They're up on the hill.
Okay. Activation 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, a 10 and a 1, so it's activated.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's your 5,
yeah,
and then your 5.
I got you.
Okay. So they're activated.
Yes, they are.
All right, so the elf archers have moved down the ramp. He is a king. And 9, 1, and 7. So yes, he moves. I'm only going to move him up to the oathmark. Okay, I'm just going to move him there. 4, 5, and then 3 and back. So there's 1 incomplete rank back there.
3. 10 and 10.
And that's your dryads?
That's my dryads. So
the linebreakers.
They go 5.
Oh, and you still got that big rhino thing. Ah!
Oh, yeah.
Big rhino guy. Ernie. Help you with your critters. And now we try to line them up.
I love these things.
With,
they're so cool.
In ranks of 5, so we know. Okay.
So,
all right. I'll help you bring them forward.
Okey-doke.
All right, so you got 5 in front and 5 in the rear. There you go.
Okay. So that's good then.
Okay.
Activates on 6s.
Activation roll for the Indric.
8. Yes, 8 and a 3. So he moves 6. And goes there. And then
okay.
okay.
So the Indric moves right next to the elf linebreakers, right towards my skeletal giant.
And then that's it.
All right. Turn 2. Let's do this. Okay, so before we roll initiative for the next turn, so this unit here, the officer is 3 inches up the ladder, and we have a little house rule in place so that the officer is going to be representing the entire unit, and he's going to be the one to claim that oath mark. Okay, but basically that whole unit is tied up into claiming that oath mark, even though it's the officer that's, going to be the one getting up there, because we can't fit the whole. If this unit were to be attacked, it would be attacked from the rear. Whatever the officer's doing is not going to matter. This unit's going to be attacked from the rear if it were attacked. However, her Indrik and her line breakers are in a position that are gonna be, they're gonna be pretty much blocking any attacks to that unit. That unit is tied up, and that's a good thing. Here, however, we have the Indrik, the elf line breakers here, the Indrik, and then my giant, my Revenant cavalry. We have Julie's elf cavalry here. We have the archers that just came down the ramp. And we have my skellies, which are still trying to organize here. And then the wizard. Okay. And then we have the giant spiders, which have just moved down from the hill. Julie's dwarves are right there, moving in to confront the spiders. And we have the Goblin King right there. The Goblin King being carried by his subjects. And, of course, the unit of goblins that are protecting the king. And he's right by that oath mark there. So, either or, she takes 2 oath marks or she takes out the king. Either or will end this game. So we'll see. And I have a 6. So you go. Khaleesi's goes.
Okay.
So Khaleesi's takes the turn. In turn 2.
Khaleesi's.
Very sketchy situation there. And then, yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here in turn 2.
This is interesting. Alright, I think I'm gonna activate my spearmen. It's a 5 though. Activation 5. So.
Okay, let's see.
4 and a 5. Woo!
Alright, so the officer makes it up. That he moved, basically what the unit moves, 6 inches. So he was 3 inches up the ladder, so he can move 3 up.
And then, you know, whatever.
Which puts him up.
And then if he has to go another inch,
oh, that's,
yeah,
inch, that's like 2 inches.
Yeah,
so I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, there you go. He's
Alright, so he claims the oath mark. These guys are pretty much immobilized down here. And skeletal activation 7. 1 dice. Crap. Come on, giant skeletino. Yes, a 7. He activates. And he's going to move into your... wait. Yes.
Ernie? He's going to attack Ernie?
He's going to attack Ernie. Who names their Indrik Ernie?
I do.
Duh. Damn, he's not going to make it.
Oh, seriously?
No, he won't make it.
What does he move?
He moves... Oh, he moves 7. Hold on. He moves 7. Hold on. No, he still doesn't make it.
I can't believe it.
And that's it.
Okay.
Not going to do anything else. I'm going to move him. He hasn't moved his full move, but that's all he's going to do. So you're about to claim an oath mark there with Aragorn.
Okay.
This is a tough board, tough game.
It really is a tough game.
Yeah, a lot of thinking, very chess-like.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to do something about these spiders. So let's activate my dwarf warriors.
All right, the dwarf warriors.
Yeah, they activate on 4s.
They have a champion with them.
They activate on 4s.
And you roll 3 dice. No, 2 dice. You're right.
I got a 5.
Okay, she has a 5. She activates Torella.
Okay.
And the dwarf warrior.
Whisper.
And I'll help you. And then we move 5 up in front. Make sure we have 5. Want to stick to the rules of 5. All right, 3 complete ranks there. So you're attacking my spot for each full rank after the first to the TN.
7s. Oh, not good. Oh, I only got 1. Only got 1. I got 1 8. 10.
All right. A 10 and 8. And yes, I got
10,
1,
8, 10.
2.
I see another one.
Oh, 3. 3 hits. Okay. So 1 has 2 left. And you take 3 guys out. Yep. Woo! All right, morale.
Oh, yeah.
-1.
So.
And you only roll 1 morale dice because I have horrific. All right.
No!
Ah!
I knew I wouldn't get it.
All right, so they go back and they are the sorted. Let me see if I pass.
Sorted.
Hold on.
They're all 10.
Oh, yeah, I passed.
You got it. I won't say it. I won't say it while you're recording. You guys can fill in the gap, though. Fill in the blank.
So what am I to do? What am I to do? I'm going to try to activate my revenants. And I'm going to go into them. So, it's going to be a frontal attack. Activation 4.
Yep.
Yay, 10 and a 4. So they do. And they're going to go right into you. And that's your front arc.
Okay.
So, bloop. And we'll just move the terrain a little bit so that we can fit figures into the front arc.
These are really cool figures. I really like them.
All right, so my figures are slamming into your guys. All right, so
it's 5 and yours is 6.
Okay.
That's terrific.
So I need 6s, and you have 5s.
I need 5s, and I got 1, 2, 3 hits.
You got 3 hits.
Yeah.
And I got 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
This one I'm going to re-roll because it's not really certain. And that's an 8.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 hits. Damn it.
You have 4 hits, though.
Doesn't matter. I only got 1 guy left.
Mine are very upset about the loss of their comrades.
They're all falling apart. Oh, we love gaming. It's just so much fun. All right. All right, so we still have rank of 5 in the front. No, you need 5 in the front.
I'm going to start doing that just to tick me
Yeah, you're going to do that just to tick me off. So you got 5 in the front, 1 in the rear.
All right.
Now, I don't take morale, but I do have to keep track of casualties.
He
Which
gone?
means that he's gone.
Oh, my God. Woo!
Ah! All right, what about your morale?
Oh,
You gotta roll your
it.
morale.
I don't want to.
How many?
All right.
-4.
-4 to the roll. Wow. And there, it's 3. Okay, good. It's 3. But -4 to the roll, which means I have to get a 7.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Oh, no.
I just didn't know that my cavalry.
Oh, I got a 10. Yes.
No!
So I pass.
No!
Yep.
You have to be at least disordered. Oh, no. All right, so my last revenant was the officer, but he was taken out because of the undead rule. Even though I don't roll morale, I take an extra point of damage. Skeletinos, activation, 1 dice. Oh, wait. It's your turn. Sorry.
It is my turn.
I got overzealous. All right,
A
I'm
little.
sorry.
Yes, that's okay.
Boy, this battle's already bad for me.
All right, I'm going to try to activate my elf archers.
All right, elf archers.
I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet.
Dun 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 dun.
Elf archer. Activation 3. 7s.
7s, they activate.
7s. That should count for something.
Julie would be a good tournament player because she has to be exact.
I do. It's a weird thing I have. Okay. So that's it. They're activated.
So they're all activated. They moved behind your cavalry. All right. That's their movement. No pivoting. No nothing. Oh, man. I can't do anything with him. I don't have any units here. All right, Skeletinos. 1 dice activation for Skeletinos. 8. Yes, they activate. Move the officer so everybody can reform. They move 6. Correct? Yes, they do. He's going to move 6. Whoop. And then his guys are going to reform. We know that there's 5 in front And then these guys are still not quite formed, but they're the 5 in the rear. So if they get attacked, I pull from those units first. You go.
All right. Bo J3. Let's go. Mr. Bojangles the Third.
Oh my God.
Or 3.0. Bo J3.
Goblin Wizard going to activate.
A 9 and a 7.
All right, so he activates.
Well, I will do Fireball though.
Yeah, Fireball will definitely work.
Alright, so Fireball is casting 7. 9. Yes, okay.
No, you cast a Fireball.
So shoot 4.
Uh-huh.
CD 3.
So 3 die. And I don't take morale. However, you did 2 hits.
Yeah.
So that is an extra damage, and I am taking them from the rear, despite the fact that they're not a full box. So, okay.
All right.
No!
Mr. Bojangles is now activated.
That sucks, man. 2 skellies just got burned. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to try and activate my wizard and do reanimate. Replace 1 skelly. 2 skellies if I roll a 10.
Oh, all right.
For a maximum of 3.
Okay.
Can also be used on other figures other than skellies. Like activation of 5. Let's see if he activates. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes!
Not fair.
I need a 10.
Oh, you got it, but you didn't get a 10.
No, I just do 1. So 1 skelly comes back. Whoop! You got your Indric, you got your Linebreakers, your Cavalry.
And then that's it.
And then...
Right? And you have what? You've got your spiders. And this. These
and the
guys?
King.
What did it was me taking on all of them.
Yeah.
If I hadn't done that, it wouldn't. I'd still be in the same predicament. But they're gone now.
We're ending this turn. This game is just about over.
My Indric Ernie is going to. Well, I have to activate him first, of course.
Oh, she's using my sculpture against me. Well, her sculpture now.
Ernie. Okay.
Ernie. Oh, God.
All right, so, 6s. I need 6s.
To activate? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
All right, here we go. And, yes, a 7.
A 7. Okay.
So,
He activates.
he activates, and he moves 6, which is
I-
this, right?
Yep. I suppose he's going to charge.
Yeah, he's going to charge, so there he goes.
Yeah, he can just move in there. Oh, okay.
Alright,
So he
so
charged
here we
my
go.
skeleton with bighorn.
All right, so he's CD4. He's fight 2. What's your skeleton thing?
Well, he's also got charge 3, I think.
I was
8.
looking for 8.
You're right. I was going to say it counts as 2 hits, but
Yeah,
you're
well,
right.
I wish, but no.
All right, so my attack is I'm fight 6, CD 5, fight 6, and
and my defense is 12.
so 6. So that's 6. I need 6s. All right, I need 6s.
1 7.
1
And
7 and an 8.
Two
So
hits.
2 hits. All right, 2 hits on the Indric. Not that this is gonna matter much, but
Okay, yeah, because he's got health 5, so he's got 3 left.
all
There's
right.
1 hit on you.
All right. All right.
You don't roll morale when it's just one person, right?
Yes, you do.
You do?
Yeah, of
Oh
course
my
you do.
gosh, it doesn't seem like you wouldn't. All right. So how many? I'm rolling 1 die for morale to the skeleton again.
Ah!
So my line.
Big
breakers.
skeletino dude.
Where are my line breakers? Yeah, of course, the bottom one, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, activation 3. Let's see. Here we go.
All right, so 3, 4, 5 in the front, 3, 4, 5 in the back.
All right, so.
All right, so you got your.
1. Oh, that's right, because there was a lot of them.
Yeah, so 5 dice for you. 5 dice for Alright, so line breakers slam into my giant skelly. Alright, I got 5 dice for the skelly.
Alright, so I am looking for 8s.
You're looking for 8s?
I am looking for 8s.
I'm looking for... What's your defense?
And I have 1 hit. Only 1.
1 hit? Alright.
How about you? My defense is 10. What are you looking for? 4s. That was right. It's 4s.
Yeah, 4s.
Yeah.
I'm looking for 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Woohoo! The whole
Holy
rear rank goes out, line breakers.
Wow.
I broke your twigs.
You did. You stepped right on them, didn't you? Crush, crush. Okay.
Right, so just morale, just for the fun of it.
4, so it's I have to get 9s.
Mm-hmm. And I don't roll morale, thankfully.
And no, of course not.
Of course not. And they move backwards, and they are disordered.
And it's game over.
But it's game over, so it really doesn't matter. Because when this turn is over, guess what? The last oath mark is done.
Woo!
She collected, there's Aragorn with the oath mark that's gone, and you collect the second oath mark. So, Julie won a victory. Woo! Maldragor has fallen. However, because she won a victory with the oath marks, right? Mm-hmm. That means that King escapes.
Right.
So
King Sharbag goes on the run.
King Sharbag goes on the run, and that's going to be part of the next narrative.
Queen
So there's
Ariel
King Sharbag.
de Cambridge is the winner.
She is the winner. She is the winner. And we kind of anticipated that. This game was very different. We wanted to do something very different. Mm-hmm. And pretty much really just like go with the narrative.
Right.
Right. So we changed. First of all, there were no trays. That was a little difficult.
It was.
A little bit.
Yeah, I prefer it with trays.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
I really don't mind.
But this, I can understand. We couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the terrain, because we wanted to have a lot of terrain and have like the city and everything.
This is my favorite part of it, by the way.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, but it was good. The nice thing about Oathmark is that the rules play really well in a lot of different situations.
Sure.
Even in a situation like this where, it's really not the usual way to play a mass battle game, right? And I mean, we had some shenanigans going on here. Some weird shenanigans.
Yes,
but
that's true.
Had a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Oathmark.
It was fun. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it was so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like, what?
Yeah, I wish King Sharbet had a little more oomph. I dedicated too many points to these very big units, and of course,
they did their job, really.
Well, I mean that giant, he really
occupied
them, and then your Indrik took a couple of wounds.
Yeah.
The problem was, of course, you had more forces, and then your guys were deployed in a half moon.
Right, which gave me more access to the oath marks.
Exactly, and that was done on purpose because of the story. Kingdom Khaleesi's had the advantage already. They had won, what was it? You won 2 games prior to this? I believe so, yeah. Pretty much almost all the games we've played.
You've won.
I won 1 game.
Yeah.
But the Goblin Kingdom was going downhill. And so we wanted to simulate that in this battle. And
we did.
And we did.
Yeah. It was great. It really was good.
It's so much fun. Oathmark never disappoints.
Never.
Had a lot of fun. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed our shenanigans.
Our last Oathmark of 2020.
Correct. Last Oathmark of 2020. And Julie is the winner. Have a great one, guys. And we'll see you guys in our next Oathmark game in 2021.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.